I will never leave this place intentionally. Again, there will be a serious, just extensive telling of things and a long video if I ever feel that I need to. I don't want to, but I do miss my friends. Like, people that left here so early, whether it was intentional or not, whether we'll even have closure or not for different things. Like, just to see what people would be like now. And just to know that we would connect so well and still be such great friends. Like, we'd love each other in different ways and just see what changes would have been made in things. It's like, I'm here, and so many people are not here beside me. Not so many. Okay, I don't want to, like, try to be all dramatic and stuff, but, like, yeah. A few of my great friends, like, left this place, whether it's due to accidental overdose or intentional overdose or just intentional or accidental otherwise, different things. Like, it sucks, and, like, I connect. I felt so strongly for some of these people, and I really, like, had a great camaraderie and friendship in different people. And, like, it would have been really fucking cool to connect, to just still connect with these people. And then there are people that are still here, but, like, I don't know where they are. And, like, I don't know if they're healthy. And there are people that I know that have had health issues, and maybe they're still alive. And I think that they're still alive, and I want to connect with. It's like, I don't know, like, it just, certain things, the people that I know that are obviously, like, gone, like, there are tombstones for these people and stuff, like, it's so fucking difficult. Like, I wish I could have words with people to say a few things, at least, but, you know, if I could have things my way, literally, like, hang out for a good while and fucking have a good time together and, like, see how much we've all grown, all the different things. Like, it's so fucked up, dude. Like, my ex, she was going to school to be a counselor specializing in substance abuse because she had a difficult life. Like me, she had things early on and stuff. Like, she used different things. She had serious anxiety. We both, like, I would come to have serious anxiety in different things. Now I have psychosis in different things. I can't even use weed anymore because it's like I'll hear a ton of voices and I'll be, like, hallucinating. And it's like she had similar stuff. She had anxiety and I had anxiety and I was crazy and I would stress her out, you know? Because I had anxiety and because we were dating before I was on the right meds and everything, and, like, I would fucking be clingy as fuck and be like, oh, I gotta follow you around and, like, all this stuff, and it's like things are different now, and I would be such a good partner now, and it just really hurts that it's like so many of, sorry for the so manys, but, like, some of my good friends are, like, they're not human anymore. Whether or not there's still stuff out there, it's like, yes, dude, I was fucking, like, tearing up when I went to visit her grave. Like, there was this yellow butterfly, and then on the way home, I saw the same yellow butterfly, like, flying. I'm not saying it's the exact same one. It's not the exact same one, but, like, the same type. It's like I kept seeing it. It's like almost like it felt like signs. It really did. Like, it was like, holy shit, dude. That was right by her grave. There was this tiny yellow butterfly flying right above her grave, and I was, like, there lighting incense and stuff. It took me so long to get out there. I didn't want to. It took me so long to even come to terms with it. Like, I denied it. I was like, no, maybe she faked her death. You know, maybe she was in trouble with people with drugs and stuff. She had to fake her death and like get out. Like I denied it for so long, and then finally got like, I went out there and it's like, but there was this yellow butterfly flying above her grave. And then on the way home, I was listening to music that reminded me of her and different things. And I saw another one on the side of the road, and I was like, I don't know. It's like I still wonder. I'm agnostic and I'm open minded to a serious degree. Like maybe, you know, maybe we do have multiple lives. You know, if I'm here in human form again, I'd better not have all the same fucking health problems because it's like I don't deserve it. I've done nothing to deserve this. I don't deserve to feel like shit. I've never taken a life. I've never fucking seriously like assaulted anyone. I have serious empathy. And so did she. She was fucking awesome. She was like all into like Buddhism stuff, and she did a thing at her college, at the community college and everything. She brought like a little pad, a little pillow sort of thing, and lit incense and different things, and was like showing what she believed in and being like, I really think these Eastern styles are very interesting. And she believed in, you know, reincarnation and different things. She sort of had a hybrid approach to different things, and I think it's interesting. So maybe she is here. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't found her. I don't know, but I'm not going to think like that because it's like I'm never going to have the same experience with her again. But it would, it's just difficult because it's like she would have loved me how I am now. I'm just gonna live, you know, I'm gonna keep her memory alive and stuff. Because even when we were together, we were both bisexual. And that was before there was anything with, like, I knew anything to do with, you know, intersex or, you know, non binary or anything. So now I call myself pansexual because I have the pink, the yellow, and the blue that is like the female, the male, and all else that may be out there and everything. Just the spectrum of gender. Like, I accept it all. And she was cool with me. I'm not going to go into detail, but we watched each other, you know, grow together. And, like, you know, before she was with me, she was with a woman, with a girl. And, you know, before I was with her, you know, the first time I did anything sexual was with a man when I was still identifying as a man. Even though, you know, very early on in my life, I would wear women's clothing and feel those connections and things. And we were both so cool with each other. She did in high school. Actually, like around the time I met her, she talked about this, and she did a project speaking on just, you know, the animal kingdom and how natural it is, you know, for all sorts of different animals to mate or at least, you know, experiment with the same sex and everything. She was trying to show, you know, that's what she was saying, is that it's normal all over the place for, you know, same sex sexual intercourse and everything. You know, it doesn't have to be some special, like, it doesn't always have to, you know, you can have sex without just the intention of making children, you know, giving birth and everything. And I thought that was really cool. And we were together and we really liked each other. I really liked her. But like she also was like curious to see my side, be like, so what sort of things having to do with sort of homosexual tendencies are you into? And I was like that with her, and I was like very open with it. We loved each other regardless. You know, we still had it was still monogamous and everything. We never did anything with anyone else. But we liked each other. I mean, before I dated her, she would tell you that if she was still here, she would say, you know, before I dated her, I remember that too. Like, she was sort of into me, but like there was a period of time where I was like, I'm more into men. I was like, I don't think we can date right now because it's like I'm not really into women right now. And now for a very long time, I've had more of an attraction to women, and just it's like I feel very connected to femininity, and I'm also very attracted to it. It's like everything is just sort of in that area or whatever. I don't know if some of it has to do with just losing her. Maybe. I can't tell for sure. I mean, probably. It's just like. But there's all sorts, we're so diverse and we're so complex. Like, there's so much that makes. We have so many memory formations and everything. And, like, what makes us who we are, I can't even. I know me better than anybody knows me, but I still don't know what all makes me tick and everything. And that's important to remember. Things are special. But, just respect yourself and allow yourself freedom to be yourself. Whatever that means, whoever you truly want to be. And she would have loved it. I would have loved her. I would be such good friends with whoever she wants to be. And I know she would have loved me, coming to find that I'm trans and everything. That makes me feel so good, and that hurts me so tremendously, because it's like I didn't get to see it. She didn't get to see me, like, in human form. She didn't get to see me come out as trans. And I didn't get to see her blossom into being who she ultimately would be, and teaching people and being, that person that is instructing and has. Because that makes perfect sense. Someone who has used drugs for different things because of anxiety and different things, that's probably going to be the very best person to trust in order to help your substance abuse issues and stuff. Someone who has real life. Are you really going to trust someone for abuse, drug abuse stuff, if, like, they don't even have any experience with it? It's just like, well, I know about it. It's like she had experience, and she had experience with difficult life events, and she had different difficult stuff with just, like, mental health struggles and everything. And, like, I've never been an addict, but, like, we used together. We used different things. I do have some grief and some trauma and stuff, and I do have some, just mental health struggles, for sure. So, we're not exactly, like, entwined together in the exact same ways, but we get each other, and we've spoken about different things that may have shaped us into who we are, and may have, played in, like, our anxieties and things that make it like, holy shit, like, there's a reason why we have so much fear about different things. Her, for sure, it hurts so bad, like, it hurts. She had really serious shit. I hate hearing that, dude. It makes me want to, like, grind some fucking people down to nothing when, like, people just act like, there's no reason to drug use, and it's all just, just being selfish, and people that don't understand that, like, there's so much that goes into this. Like, it's not. You think people choose to be, like, homeless and, like, using drugs and, like, feeling like shit? Like, does that make sense to you? Like, no. There are so many things that can really, like, I know me, like, with psychosis and stuff. Do you think I choose to have a brain that, like, my thoughts control dictate, like, horrible things and make me feel horrible, and, like, like, there are so many things. It's like, we don't control our thoughts. If you do, like, good for you, you're blessed. And so many, there are some people that are neurotypical and everything that really do have good control over things. It's normal and everything, but, like, so many people have different issues. And I'm so grateful. I'm doing so well. Like, I really am. Like, I've been feeling well, and things have been like, I'm never gonna freak out in any way or anything. Like, things are going very well, but, like, still, I'll speak about different things. Like, it hurts to have the loss of different presences that have really helped me. And it's not even just about that, because even that's just selfish. Just being like, even if they didn't help me, you know? Just these presences of, like, humans that are in my life that are just so fucking precious, dude. It only gets harder. Like, just more and more people dying in different ways. And it's just like, but I've got to be strong. I've got to remain and, like, be a message, be a beacon for people that are struggling. Like, I've got to, like, have that empathy. I've got to, even with DoorDash and stuff, like, I'll try, it may seem corny, but, like, I'll leave those messages for people. Like, when I leave an order, I'll be like, enjoy your food. I hope you feel well often. Like, I sort of, like, mix up the message different ways, but, like, they may not take it seriously, but it's like, there's a reason. I've heard people say that about, you know, like, Berserk and stuff. I've never read the manga, but, like, some people would be like, you know, it's different. There's a reason why Guts is so, and I don't have enough information on it, but being like, why he is so resilient and so, like, very dead set on, like, pushing forward. I mean, I guess his story is more of a story of revenge and stuff, and, like, trying to avenge people that have been taken from him, and his own life. I mean, I know, like, his origin story and stuff, but it's like, yeah, sometimes like, it's interesting because some people that have been through serious shit end up very edgy and very off-putting, and, like, trying to, like, they'll sort of try to take people down with them to, like, bring them to their level and make them feel like shit and be like, oh, everything's ugly. And that's fine. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone else, but it's like, anybody that thinks that, like, I'm bright and bubbly because I've never been through shit is, they don't understand me. I've had some difficult fucking life experiences for sure, even outside this, that I won't get into. Like, I've got a great life though, and I'll always have that gratitude for, like, food and shelter and everything good, and, like, my life is beautiful. But yeah, like, it's not all just, like, fucking, sometimes you can really do that, churn out good from bad, and I think that's very important and just fucking beautiful and marvelous. You know, when you can just be like, holy shit, that felt horrible, but I'm gonna make sure everyone else, at least I can try to make them feel a little bit better from my experiences and stuff. They'll have something to grasp onto, and it's like, I just want to help you. Anyway, love, I hope you feel well often, just thinking about things. My life is good. I'm gonna be here for a long time if I have any control over it. Again, I'm having some symptoms and stuff. I don't know what all is going on. I can't promise that I'll be here, but, like, if I have any control of anything, I'm gonna be here for a while and try to fucking be a beacon and try to fucking help people that hurt in different ways. Because it's not all just third world country stuff. That's important. But, like, there are people that have good lives, seemingly, you know, that have enough to get by, but still they're hurting. And that's valid. It's important to remember that. So many people, there are different things you can go through, and all pain is valid. You know, well, you know, different types are valid. Love, you're awesome, and I hope you feel well often.